Will, a tremendous achievement for Sutton United to reach the next division, and in such a short period of time, it must be a great success for you to manage to do it.
Yeah, it's the players have been fantastic. It's I've come in, they've listened to the messages which I've been giving them. The coaching staff as well have really welcomed me in, and it's just a fantastic achievement for the club. You know, the men's team got so close and were fantastic all season, and then just for the women's team to get promotion as well is just a massive achievement. So really pleased.
Yeah, we've not been able to speak to you because you've been very busy, I'm sure. But could you just tell us how this all came about and how you found out you were going to be able to run the team for the remainder of the season?
Yeah, it's been a long season, as you can imagine. I obviously was at Dorking Wanderers up until Christmas, and then was released by them. I then had a couple of weeks off just to recharge the batteries as you need. And then there was a difficulty with one or two things. So they brought me in, and then since then it's just been go and fantastic. So we obviously took over with a week or 6 weeks before 6 days before the Dulwich game. So I had 2 sessions to prepare them for that, and they were fantastic. You know, to win 4-0 against the side who were top at the time. Mm-hmm. We then obviously had a tricky away game at Hackney, and to again win that one 3-0, and then lastly today we just wrapped it up with a comfortable win against Clapham, who, to be fair to them, worked really hard. We just had too much today for them, and we go to next week without having any pressure on the final game. So we're very much looking forward to it.
Terrific. And obviously assessing the performance you briefly did just then, especially on a day where Faye Butler's playing a final game for the club and has been a great servant for Sutton United. How proud of you of her and the team for putting off such a great effort this afternoon?
Yeah, absolutely. And Faye is a legend, both at the club but also in the women's game. She's been involved for many years and has been a real role model for a number of players, both, as I say, within the club but also outside in the women's game generally. And she's just a fantastic person as well. And she was somebody who was sort of playing with the under-23s. I brought her straight in because I knew not only is she a fantastic footballer, but her experience around the squad was invaluable. And players like that you need around young players because they will just take them through. And she's been integral to everything we've done. And it's just fitting. It was a shame, you know, I was told off for taking her off too soon when we had that chance for her to get the hat-trick. So I brought her straight back on with 7 to go, and she couldn't quite get it. But do you know what? What a fantastic player, and I'm just so pleased for her that she can sort of hold her head high, and what a fantastic career. So I'm so pleased.
Yeah, and the rest of the team, you mentioned obviously since you arrived, they're a great group of players. They've been amazing to work with for you, and I'm sure that we've been able to document that throughout the season. Obviously you've been only not very long, but you've learned a lot about these players, and how amazing have they been to work with?
It's all about the player. It's never about me, it's never about the coaching staff, it's always about the players. If you have good players, you win football matches, and that's at all levels. And it's just been brilliant. I did obviously a lot of research, watched all of your material with them, checked all the statistics, went through everything. So the preparation from my end was obviously as complete as it could be, so that I knew exactly where the players were before I got here. But they've welcomed me. You know, they're such a nice group, they've got real talent, and it was just about getting them enjoying their football. And if we could do that and just remove the shackles, that was the job, because they were good enough to win every game once they just played with that freedom and that sort of enjoyment, which I think at times they just felt a bit restricted. But now hopefully they're just enjoying it, and you've seen today they can play. They can play.
Absolutely. Let's look forward to next season. Obviously, still some uncertainty about next season at the moment, the way it's going to pan out, but we know we're going to be at a different level, a wholly different set of opponents, and obviously Ashford Town, who came here, won the league and got a sample of life against a team above, Welling in the FA Cup. How do you feel ahead of next season? How do you think Sutton will fare in it?
Do you know what? It's very easy to think too far ahead, and I've done this with previous groups. I've been very lucky to manage very good players, and we've won things, and you always think, I need so and so, or do I need that, or do I need strength there? And actually, we're just going to enjoy it for a bit, see how we go. Of course, it will be a more difficult division, but we've played a number of those sides in pre-season and also in in League Cup games and bits and bobs like that. Ashford were excellent, and they fully deserve to win that title. But of course, they're now National League, so it means that we've got one less worry than them. I think we'll be fine. I wouldn't be here. I don't think that if there was any question that we wouldn't have the players good enough to compete at that level, that we would have run away with this league at the end like we have. So I've got, every confidence. I think we need to strengthen the squad a little, but that's not for here and now. That's something we'll look at in the next few months, and then we'll just enjoy the moment and see how we fare next year.
Well, Will, thank you very much for talking to us, and a massive congratulations from all of us here at SCS.
Yeah, it's been fantastic, and thanks very much for your support. Obviously, also I'd like to thank all the players and the sponsors as well. So, without them, we couldn't be doing what we're doing. So it's been absolutely brilliant.
Tremendous. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.